Of all the games to come out this year, I never expected Dead Rising to be one of them. I kinda assumed this franchise was, well, dead. And, well, I can confidently say I am looking forward to this game the most out of any game coming out this year. With maybe Black Ops 6, but you know. But let me take you back a little bit to my childhood. When we first got the Xbox 360, there are three main games I remember playing. The most recent Call of Duty game, the first Assassin's Creed game, and of course, Dead Rising. I've played this game for years now, from the moment I got it to nowadays. It's just a game you can always come back to, so just allow me to glaze this game a little bit. Dead Rising came out on August 8, 2006, and the game itself has a pretty interesting story. You are Frank West, a journalist heading to Willamette due to an anonymous tip given to you. Eventually, you're dropped off by helicopter at the Willamette Mall, where the game takes place, with the instructions given to the pilot to be picking you up in 3 days, and thus your journey begins into the mall to uncover the truth. Right off the bat, let me say how fun this little helicopter ride is. This, in reality, serves as the tutorial for the camera system. But honestly, it's so entertaining. Yes, there are some moments where there's not much going on, but there's enough for you to get used to the camera feature and still be entertained by what's going on in this story so far. Oh, and remember when I told you that Frank tells the pilot to pick him up in 3 days? Yeah, that actually has an effect on the gameplay. You see, unlike other games, there is a timer set in place for this game. The clock is constantly ticking, which makes this game even more interesting. Missions, whether it be main ones or just side ones, are constantly popping up and disappearing based on what time it is. You literally can't do some missions if you take too long. They'll disappear forever. And that includes main missions. If you for some reason take too long to get to a mission, oh well, it's over. Now I know me saying that makes it sound like this is an annoying feature, but in reality they give you ample time to make it to these missions while also enjoying the fun of this game. And believe you me, there are a ton of stuff in this game to really keep you occupied. Oh, and speaking of the gameplay, it's peak. Full stop. Okay, well, there are some pretty big things I don't like about it, which I'll get into later. But yeah, Dead Rising's gameplay is just fun. The core concept of this game is anything is a weapon. From a bench to a parasol, to a mannequin torso, to even a submachine gun you find in a fountain. Yeah, and don't you worry, there are enough zombies for you to try everything on. This game isn't shy about holding locations with zombies, especially as the game continues. But don't you worry, for those who might get tired of just killing brainless zombies, there's something special for you.
Stay away from there, Gramps! Huh?
Let's talk about psychopaths. Yes, the only thing more iconic than the zombies themselves, the psychopaths. So, as you can imagine, a zombie outbreak can make people go a little, well, crazy. And thus, we get psychopaths. From the generic killer clown to a war vet going through PTSD to an incel, this game has it all. And man, are they filled with personality. Every single one of them are just so memorable, for better or for worse. And for the most part, their fights are pretty fun and a nice pace changer from the zombies. Anyways, while again I do love this game and I honestly think everyone should try for themselves, it does have some major issues, so let's get into some. If you've played this game, you know there's two things we all hate. Survivors and Otis! Okay, so just like how we can find psychopaths throughout the mall, we can also find regular survivors who we can actually bring back to the safe house. This wouldn't be so bad if survivors didn't have AI akin to Ashley from the original Resident Evil 4 if Ashley banged her head against the floor every 10 goddamn seconds. Okay, It's not that bad, but God, sometimes you just want to ditch them. Oh, and this fucking ledge. Jesus Christ. I cannot tell you how happy I was to see stairs put there in a remake.
And more.
What was the other thing I was gonna complain about? Oh, right. Alright, so like I mentioned earlier, missions or cases as they're called in the game are all set to appear at specific times. And the way they appear is by Otis, the security guard, calling you. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if him calling you didn't prevent you from doing literally anything else. You can't dodge, you can't attack, you can't use any of your skills. And if you get damaged by a zombie or anything in general, it'll interrupt the call and Otis will have to call you again and repeat everything he said again. But yeah, all of that being said, I still really love this game. And even if the remake turns out to be bad somehow, I'm still happy it exists and gives new players a chance to play this masterpiece. And if you don't like it, try again. Hey, so if all went well, this video should be coming out before the remake releases. If you watched till the end, thank you. I'm not exactly sure when I'll upload a full video like this again, but you know, expect one soonish, I guess, if I feel like it. But if you've gotten this far, thank you. Consider subscribing and liking, all that stuff. And let me know in the comments what you guys think about Dead Rising. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you not know what it was until the remake was announced? Just let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye.